Incorporated, Mr. and Mrs. Vic Davis, Mrs. Angela Padlock, and Mr. and Mrs. Lewis and Angela. Robert L. Mays, attorney at law, and Artcraft Studio, Mr. and Mrs. Jim Burrell, and in memoriam, Mr. Paul Burrell, 1928 to 2021. Thank you, Paul, and God, perpetual life shine upon you. Without our sponsors, this tournament would not be possible. Thank you, sponsors. I'd like to remind everyone of the fire exits that are located in the gymnasium. As you are seated in the stands, there are two located to your right and two located to your left. They are marked by the red illuminated exit sign and moving in case of any emergency. We would also like to remind all spectators, please remain off the gym floor at all times. Please remain off the gym floor at all times. Thank you. Thanks to all who made this tournament possible, especially our tournament sponsors, our Crusaderettes parents, and the players, coaches, and fans from our participating schools.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Parkersburg Catholic fans of all ages. Welcome to the Thunderdome. We await you for today's wonderful championship game. Your Parkersburg Catholic Crusaderettes, again playing in this illustrious tournament, the Mario Crusaderette Classic, will be going for yet another championship as they will be facing the Magnolia Blue Eagles. Good day to you, good afternoon. Mike Cameron here with him. I'm going to be riding solo today because Brian Guthrie had to do the responsible thing and actually go to his job. Like, who does that these days? But certainly glad to have you here along for the ride. Parkersburg Catholic with a 7-0 record, and it's been a pretty good start to the season up to this point. And adjusting some audio right there. There you go. Yesterday, in their half of the game, as a way of telling us how we got here, Parkersburg Catholic yesterday went up against adjusting. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get our mic levels just right. Parkersburg Catholic went up against St. Albans High School yesterday, and Cincinnati took apart a pretty good team. Leslie Hudson had a great first half, 23 points. And the first half ended up with 28. Parkersburg Catholic cruised to 81-47 to put them into the championship game. We had the first round game yesterday. We got a chance to watch that as we were getting set up, and that was Magnolia versus Herbert Hoover. Herbert Hoover had a big lead, actually, about a 10-point lead going into halftime, but Magnolia went on a pretty big comeback in the third quarter especially, and pulled out their very first victory of the season. That was probably the most impressive part about that, is they had not won a game up to this point, so this is their first win of the season, and that put them in the championship game that we'll be playing here in just a few minutes. And of course, this great tournament named after the one and only Mary Straussky. I tell you, whenever you talk to Marty Beerheller about Mary Straussky, his face just beams. He has nothing but just wonderful things to say about what she was as a person and as she was as an ambassador of basketball, especially here from the Mid-Ohio Valley. She was the very first recruit signed by former head coach Pat Summitt at the University of Tennessee. So that's pretty big right there. And just think about all the things that she accomplished in her high school career, and then went on and did the same stuff on a Division I level. And if you were here, you'd be able to see this great program that they put together every year. You could see the box score to a game that was played in Parkersburg. Mary Straussky went up against WVU, the University of Tennessee versus WVU, that happened back in 1984. 83-84, in that area. They played the game here in Parkersburg, and she went on to score 9 points in that game, and the University of Tennessee went on to defeat the Lady Mountaineers 52-47. They also have the box score of the game that they played back in 1984 in April. They played the game in Los Angeles, California, at Pauley Pavilion, Southern California, against USC. Mary scored in that game 18 points. She was the leading scorer of that game. So just some. That was the NCAA championship game that year in 1984. So some pretty impressive stuff. What an ambassador. What an incredible ambassador she was, Mary Straussky. So now I was told that with all of my messing around with the audio, now we can't hear hardly anything at all. So I'll just go ahead and repeat that. Just talking about Mary Straussky, if you were here, you'd be able to see a couple of box scores here where she played in a couple of pretty important games back in 1983. She played with the University of Tennessee, again, one of the first recruits for Pat Summitt back in the day. They played West Virginia, and they played the game in Parkersburg back in November of 1983, and Tennessee went on to win that game 52-47. Mary scored 9 points in that game. And then another huge game in the history of women's college basketball. They played for the championship, NCAA championship, back in 1984, and that was against the University of Southern California. They were on the short end of that stick, losing that game, but they did win. But Mary did have 18 points in that game. What an incredible ambassador that Mary Straussky was, and that's why we named this tournament after her. Of course, we lost her a couple years ago, and again, anytime you talk to Marty Beerheller about Mary Straussky, his face just beams. He just has a wonderful things to say about her. So we're really happy to have her as the namesake of this tournament. We're going to go ahead and turn it over to Steve Corky Taylor. He's going to give us the starting lineups for tonight's ball game, and we'll also have a prayer before the game as well. We'll turn it over to Steve right now. right, so once again, your starters, Leslie Huffman, Lainey Ross, Mary Cody Ruth, Deborah Hardbarger, and Jocelyn Thorne. And for Magnolia, Micaiah Litton, Jenna Blaine, Lauren Geiser, Shayla Holiday, and Abby Clegg. And we are just about ready for some basketball championship game of the Mary O. Crusaderette Classic. And we are underway at the Dome. Jocelyn will take it around the top of the arc. Look away, and yesterday was such a fast-moving game to start off with, and already seeming like we're going to start a little bit slow. Leslie with the drive, and she'll pull back. Back out to the top of the arc. To Cody Ruth, over to Hardbarger. To Ross in the corner. Swinging around the arc, Leslie. Drive, step back three, and that's going to go short. Laney saves it, and it will go off of a Blue Eagle. It will stay in possession of Parkersburg Catholic. To Cody Ruth will inbound. Top of the arc, Laney wanted to take that three, decides against it. Leslie drives up with the left hand. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Magnolia. I don't know if I'm going to be having score totals for you today. Geiser with the drive, loses the handle, loose ball on the floor, and it will be called a jump ball. Magnolia with the possession arrow. Let my timer catch up. No score. A minute and 6 seconds off the clock. And no score. Quick inbound. Litton. Over to Clegg. Back to Litton in the corner. Underneath, and that's going to be, no, they're going to call a foul. And I believe it's going to be Laney on the push. Inbound over the top to inside pass to Holiday. Ball gets on the ground again, another tie-up. And that time possession arrow will belong to Parkersburg Catholic. No score, minute 30 into the game. Leslie will bring it up. Left right side to Thorne. Quick inside, ball batted away. And loose ball scooped up by Magnolia. The break is on. Could have been a walk, no call. Shot was no good. Thorne will get the rebound and bring it back the other way. To Cody Ruth, top of the arc. Inside to Hardbarger. Outside to Leslie in the right corner. Fake it. Back inside to Hardbarger. 5-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, Magnolia. Litton makes her move. Has to spin out. Inside to Holiday. A couple of players in the same zone. It's going to be Geiser. Top of the arc. Inside. Blocked. And Leslie will pick up the loose ball. Back the other way. Over to Hardbarger. Running the floor nicely. No good on the shot. And it remains 0-0. Almost 2 full minutes into the game. Clegg swings it around to Geiser. Litton, top of the arc. Makes her move into the paint. Up with the left hand. No good. Rebound fought for and saved by Cody Ruth. Leslie moving quick. This time ball movement good. Laney misses the gimme though. And we remain scoreless. Moving into our 3rd minute of the game. 4th minute, excuse me. Underneath the Holiday. She'll put up the shot. No good. Saran wrap on the rims right now. Nobody can seem to find a way to get in there. Leslie. Side iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. Magnolia ends up with it. Almost lost the handle of it. Back out to Litton. Across the midcourt with Blaine. 0-0. 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter of this championship game. Clegg to the right side. I believe that is Geyser. Body's flying. Leslie not feeling well after that one. Three-pointer up. No good. Deep rebound picked up by Blaine. Blocked. Well, it was blocked, but they're going to call the foul. That was a bad call. To the line will be Jenna Blaine. After that foul. My goodness. Couple of substitutions getting ready to come into this game. Blaine, second free throw. And the first point of the game goes to Magnolia. Hardbarger will sit Akaya Miller into the game. Leslie picks up the dribble, moves to the right side. MTR looking to do something with it inside to Miller. She'll make her move, bounce past Delaney. Jumper no good. And rebound picked up by Magnolia. Catholic will apply some defense and make them tough to get across. And that defense does work once again, causing the turnover. Put a little extra pressure on it, even off of the missed shot. That was enough to disrupt Magnolia, cause the turnover. Let's see if we can get a point off of that turnover. Miller, turnaround jumper, top of the arc, top of the free throw line, and that one's good. 2-1, Catholic with their first points and first official lead. Drive. Leslie, against by Leslie, put up by Blaine. No good. Leslie will get the rebound. They're going to call a tie-up. Leslie jumped in there and got that rebound quickly. Blaine will inbound. Over to Ingold into the game for Magnolia. Left, right side. Blaine. Ball knocked away. Boy, Leslie will apply some defense. They're going to call a pushing foul. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. First foul on Leslie. 3 team fouls on Parkersburg Catholic. 2-1 is the score. That is not a mistake, folks. Inside. They're going to call the foul. Deborah's going to come back in here in a second. Laney Ross, second foul on Laney. So that is an interesting situation as we go into this first quarter, or try to finish up this first quarter. Free throw is good by Holiday, and we're tied up at 2. Hardbarger back in. Laney will sit with those 2 fouls. Holiday's second free throw attempt. It is up. It is short. Hardbarger with the rebound. 2-2, first quarter, and we're almost to the 2-minute mark. Leslie drives, scoops, and scores. Drive by Holiday. No, that's going to be a walk. And that was Geyser. It was not Holiday. My apologies. Kyle will inbound to Leslie. Leslie drives, little scoop shot. She'll miss it. Got her own rebound. Gets out of that mess. Goes to the left corner. Surveys the offense. Over to Hardbarger. Back out to Thorne. Less than 2 minutes left in the first quarter. It's Cody Ruth over to Thorne, top of the arc. Bounce pass over to Leslie. Leslie awaits. She'll try the 3. Back iron, no good. Hardbarger with the rebound. Back to Leslie. Drive. with the right hand and good. Drive, scoop, shot. That's going to go out of bounds, and that will go out of bounds off of Magnolia. 1:21 remaining. Thorne will sit Izzy D'Angelo on for the first time for Parkersburg Catholic. I did not see if there was a substitution for Magnolia. I think we're still as is. Inside to Miller. Bounce pass back out to Hardbarger. She makes her move. D'Angelo long two, short. Magnolia with the rebound. That's 1 minute remaining. 6-2 is the score. Almost stolen away by MTR. Kept by Magnolia. Good defense for Catholic. Swinging around. In gold. Will be way short on that three. Izzy didn't even wait for it to go out of bounds. She just grabbed it. 43 seconds. Leslie. Top of the arc. Moves back. Gets a better shot. Doesn't make it. Rebound will go off of... Ooh, that looks like it went off of Magnolia. So Leslie will inbound from underneath her own basket. 35.5 seconds left. Hardbarger, move. High off the glass and good. Nice move. And a good payoff. And Catholic will press off the made shot. Steal by Leslie. 17 seconds left. She'll force it. No good on the shot. Rebound Hardbarger back out to Leslie. She'll try the two from deep and good. And now Parkersburg Catholic in control, and that's how we will end this first quarter.
And your score at the end of 1 period play is Parkersburg Catholic 10 and Magnolia 2.
And your score after one, Parkersburg Catholic 10 and Magnolia 2. Great to be with you here, Mike Cameron. Brian Guthrie is on assignment. So glad that you can be here. I was looking over, again, Marty does such a great job of compiling these programs that he sells every year. So I was looking at some of the numbers. Now, this is the 26th tournament. They did have 2 years in the early 2000s where they did not have a tournament. I think it was 2002, 2003. So they have played this tournament now. This is the 26th time. So in that amount of time, Parkersburg Catholic obviously playing in all 25 of the ones that have finished up. They have gone to the championship game every year. And in that championship game, they are 19-6. The last time they lost was to Herbert Hoover, and that was a repeat loss in 2013 and 2014. They have actually lost to this team. Well, these girls were probably not born at that time. I don't know. 2004 was the last time Magnolia won a Mario Classic. So 19-6 is the complete record for Parkersburg Catholic in their own tournament, this illustrious tournament. Nice move by D'Angelo on the baseline. She'll miss the shot, short on that. Again, Parkersburg Catholic applying shutdown defense, and Leslie will make the steal on cue. 10-2. Catholic trying to build on it. Three-pointer. And nothing but the bottom of the net. Magnolia not liking that a bit. We'll take a quick timeout. 7:25 remaining. I'll let my timer catch up. This is tough, Brian. I have a whole new respect for you. Actually, I've done this many times before, but I'm still not very good at it. I can talk and I can do stats. I can't talk and do stats at the same time. 13-2 is your score. We will be staying with you all season long with the home games for the Crusaderettes, and we'll try to also do post-game coverage as well, especially if they can get to the Night of Champions. We'll happily make that trip to Glenville State. And attend some of their fine eating establishments over there. Because that's what it's all about, right? Catholic will apply that pressure once again. Magnolia will try to break it. Still just now cross midcourt. Deborah Hardbarger, hard foul there. It's 5th team foul. I must have missed one along the way, so I'll put that baby up there. 13-2, Magnolia with the ball, though. Trying to break into this lead. Many minutes went by before we even saw a point. And once Catholic figured it out, they've been going pretty strong since then. Nice move there by Geyser. She'll get the shot off the glass and good, but Leslie will drive. No good on that one. Geyser with the rebound. They'll try to apply some pressure. Blaine, top of the arc, between the circles. Now to Geyser, right side. Tried to dribble inside. Akaya Miller put a stop to that. Swinging around the arc, right corner, shot up, no good. And rebound Thorne. She'll hand it over to her teammate Huffman, gets it back. Inside to Hardbarger. She'll make the move. Nicely done. That was a nifty move with the right hand. 15-4. And again, more pressure put on by the Crusaderettes. Very close to the midcourt stripe. Somehow they got it over in 10. And somehow they haven't. Well, to bodies on the floor there. Loose ball. They're going to call another tie-up. Possession arrow with the Blue Eagles. Clay gets the inbound, swings it to Geyser, waits for the screen, still nowhere to go. Clegg back to Geyser, top of the arc. She'll make her move to the paint, spin, and she gets great defense. Once again, the ball will go out of bounds, and they're going to say off of Parkersburg Catholic. It will remain Blue Eagle ball as they inbound from underneath their own basket. Bounce pass inside, nicely done. Off the glass, Geyser cannot complete. Miller with the rebound. Quick outlet to Leslie. She'll force it once again, and you can almost just see it's like Leslie gets that look in her eyes sometimes where it says, we're going to stop this foolishness, and we're just going to get to it. Not going to be much of a thought of what we're going to do here. We're just going to force it, put that shot up, and see what happens. And a lot of the times in that situation, just like that, she'll draw the foul, which she did. She'll make the first free throw, 16-4. And the second free throw also good, 17-4. And again, pressure put on as they press. Magnolia's trying their best, fighting off that triple team. They'll finally get it over. Over to Clegg. Just stepped right into the three, misses it. Leslie will rebound. She'll move quickly, bounce pass to Miller, who was running the floor nicely too. Can't get the shot to fall. And Magnolia rebounds and moves quickly the other way. In the corner, inside now to Holiday. Swinging out to the top of the arc, Geyser. Over to Litton. Bounce pass inside. Put it up with the right hand. Shot will fall. Give that basket to Shayla Holiday, 5'9" forward. She is a junior. The basket is good. Miller with the foul, 16 foul on Parkersburg Catholic. Free throw is good, so she'll complete the old-fashioned three-point play. 17-6. MTR in the corner. Bounce pass inside to Deborah. And a nice move once again. She can't complete it, but she'll fight for her own rebound. Tie up once again. Catholic will keep the ball. 17-7. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't put that basket up there. That free throw. Inbound Hardbarger. She'll try the long jumper. It's good. Hardbarger having a pretty good couple of minutes. Magnolia breaks the press fairly easily that time. Puts up a quick shot, which does not fall. Hardbarger with the rebound. Deborah having a great first half. Quick outlet to Leslie. Leslie knifed through the lane and tried to get a good pass over to MTR, but I think it was so good she wasn't expecting it. Magnolia again having a tough time with this Crusaderette press. They'll get by this time. Blaine over the Holiday. Back to Blaine on the right wing. She'll lose the handle of it. And Leslie will scoop up the loose ball. 4 minutes left in the half. They're going to call an offensive foul on Leslie. 17th foul. Miller will sit. That's 2 fouls on Leslie, by the way. 19-7 is the score. Into the game is Tamaya Smith for Magnolia. Bad pass, but it is picked up by Blaine. She gets caught in the corner and she'll double dribble. So another unforced error. .343 remaining in the half. My timer is a bit off. I apologize. Leslie will move a bit slower this time. That last offensive foul that was called on her had to smart because they hit the ground pretty hard. Nice inside pass by Hardbarger, but it'll go over Izzy's head. I really thought it was nice. It hit her in the hands. It just scooted away from her. 19-7, and the defense will force another bad pass and another turnover. Parkersburg Catholic will inbound next to the Magnolia bench with 3:25 remaining in the half. Leslie on the right wing over to MTR. Bounce pass to Hardbarger. MTR makes the move. Back out to Izzy with the mid-range jumper. It is good. 21-7. Parkersburg Catholic up a couple of touchdowns. Timeout on the floor. 3:17 remaining in the first half. Appreciate everybody's comments along the way. Being by myself, me and Brian feed off each other pretty well, so we can get those zingers going. When I'm riding solo like this, sometimes I just feel like I can't get those zingers out there. So I'll just eat cookies. Special thanks to Parkersburg Catholic once again for putting on another great tournament. Principal Hafner. And, of course, Athletic Director Amanda Weatherwax. Of course, Marty Veerheller and Coach Carr, just once again, just so accommodating to us. I know they have fun with us, and we have fun with them, so it's a great relationship. And we're just very happy to be here and be a part of this once again. But it does need to be, it can't be stated enough that they really do put on a top-notch tournament. I mean, I think so. I spend most of my time in the hospitality room, but I think it's a pretty good tournament. No, it is. Catholic will put that press on. Geyser just crosses midcourt. But then she gets trapped, gets the pass over. Nicely done. They found the open person, and a good finish there by Holiday. I did leave one person unattended, and she was able to get that shot to fall. Thorne back quickly, 21-9. MTR loses the handle, but Thorne picks up the loose ball. Leslie left side. Cross court to MTR, right on the baseline. Step back jumper. Short. Rebound, Izzy. Put back. No good. And Geyser will get the rebound. Catholic still able to. And what a great play by MTR. She just snatched it away. Over to Laney, who's back in the. No, excuse me. That was Jocelyn Thorne. Pass over. Didn't see who took that shot. It was missed. 21-9. Back the other way. Blaine. She gets double teamed. Over to Geyser. Back over to Clegg. Now to Smith. 1:47 remaining. Three-pointer taken, missed. D'Angelo with the rebound. Shot taken by D'Angelo, missed. Rebound by Hardbarger. She gets fouled. That one will go against. They're going to get Holiday for that one, her first. Only Magnolia's second team foul. But it was of the shooting variety, so Hardbarger will go to the line, and she'll make the first. 22-9. Second one. In and out. Rebound! Leslie Huffman, and the putback is good. Blaine beats the press, gets it over. Nicely done by Holiday. Good entry pass, and all in one motion gets the shot to fall. 24-11, but back quickly the other way. Hardbarger out to D'Angelo. Did somebody step on the baseline, quite possibly? They're going to call a turnover regardless. Catholic will press. Blaine gets the entry pass. They're going to get a charge. I don't even know if Thorne meant to do that. I think she did. She got good positioning in there, and she got knocked down to her booty. And that's going to be a foul pretty much every time. Third team foul. Huffman brings it to the line. Right side, MTR, inside to Hardbarger. She'll make her move. Up with the right hand, no good. Rebound, eventually tracked down by Holiday. She'll take it coast to coast. She'll put it off the glass. This Holiday girl is a pretty good ball player. 24-13, under a minute. She had about 37 seconds remaining in the half. Three-pointer by Leslie. Cool is the other side of the pillow. 27-13. Back quickly. That's going to go over Holiday's head. Blaine trying to move quickly to beat that press and pressured into a bad pass. $19 seconds remaining. D'Angelo on the right wing. Inside to Leslie. Loses the handle of it. Gets it back. Back out. MTR back inside to Hardbarger. D'Angelo fakes it. Puts it on the ground. Puts up the shot. Misses. And I think they're going to run out of time. That they will.
And your score at halftime is Parkersburg Catholic 27 and Magnolia 13.
And Steve said it probably much better than I could have. 27-13 your score at the half. Parkersburg Catholic in this championship game of the Mario Crusaderette Classic. I am going to wait on score totals from Mr. Taylor.
First for the visiting Lady Blue Eagles, number 4, Jeff Blaine, 142 fouls. Number 12, Warren Blaine for 2 points, no fouls. Number 15, Sheila Holiday, 10 points, 1 foul, Gorilla 13. For your Crusaderettes, number 11, Leslie Huffman, 16 points and 2 fouls. Number 2, Lady Ross, 2 fouls. Number 3, Mary Cody Ruth, 1 foul. Number 23, Deborah Harvard, 7 points and 1 foul. Number
right. If you did not catch any of that, I will repeat it for you right now. We'll start with the Magnolia Blue Eagles. 3 fouls called in the entire half. 2 of them on Jenna Blaine, 1 on Shayla Holiday. Blaine has 1 point. Lauren Geiser has 2 points, and leading the way for Magnolia is Shayla Holiday, who's having a great game, by the way, 10 points in the half. For the Crusaderettes, 2 fouls on Lanny Ross. She's spent most of the second quarter on the bench because of those 2 fouls. Married to Cody Ruth, also with 1 foul. 2 points for Akaya Miller. She also has a foul. 2 points for Izzy D'Angelo. And 7 points for Deborah Hardbarger, who's having a great first half. She has 1 foul on her. And leading all scorers is Leslie Huffman, 16 points in that first half and 2 fouls. I was having mic problems in the first half, so we're going to do this once again. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the great Mary Ostrowski once again. I mean, what can you say? She was such, a legend. And, I mean, the things that she did, and again, when you hear Coach Veerheller talk about Mary, I mean, she was worth the hype. She was such a hard worker. She was a gym rat. She was in here all the time. She was working on her game. And she put Parkersburg Catholic basketball on the map. There's no doubt about it. The first couple of state championships were because of her. And because of that illustrious high school career, she went on to be an illustrious college basketball player as well, and played for one of the most, and it was the beginning parts of it, but one of the best women's programs in the entire country, University of Tennessee under Pat Summitt. And she played in an NCAA national championship game. It was played in Los Angeles. It was going up against the University of Southern California. She scored 18 points, had 11 rebounds. And even though they didn't win the national championship that year, she was named to the all-tournament team, along with Cheryl Miller. Hello, that's a big name from USC. She was the Final Four most outstanding player. Pam McGee, Paula McGee, and Janice Lawrence from Louisiana Tech. And if you were here, you would see the official box score, because Marty included that into the program. But in memory of Mary Ostrowski, the 2013-2014 University of Tennessee Lady Vols wore a black jersey patch embroidered with M.O. in white letters. She was known as Mary O, or Mo, during her playing years at Tennessee. And if you come to the games from time to time, you also see that very often they'll put Mary's jersey out on the bench as a way of commemorating her as well. Just a wonderful person. I remember in the early years when we were covering Catholic sports on radio, she would come to this game very often. She passed away a few years ago, and she is sorely missed by a program that loves her a bunch. Your score at the half, 27-13. Parkersburg Catholic with the lead over Magnolia. I'm going to quickly, with the use of this program that Marty so wonderfully provided for us, oh, you know what? I can say this as well when it comes to Mary Ostrowski. She was inducted into the Mid-Ohio Valley Sports Hall of Fame, the inaugural class. That happened back in 1998. She was inducted into the University of Tennessee Lady Vol Hall of Fame in 2006. They renamed this holiday tournament that they played since 1994. They renamed it the Mary O Crusaderette Classic. That happened back in 2008. And in 2012, she was inducted into the West Virginia Sports Hall of Fame. In fact, the West Virginia Sports Writers Association voted to rename the West Virginia Girls Basketball Player of the Year Award the Mary Ostrowski Player of the Year Award. 2,337 career points in high school. She was, of course, a member of the class of 1980 here at Parkersburg Catholic. Two-time All-American, four-time All-State selection, three-time West Virginia High School Player of the Year. She won that award 3 times. 1980 West Virginia Amateur Athlete of the Year. Over 1,600 career rebounds, and her record in 4 years at Parkersburg Catholic only lost 3 games, won 94, and she was part of a 88-game winning streak. There's so many more accolades, I don't really think I have enough time to read them all. So just an honor to be a part of this great event every year, and I thank Coach Vierhelder and Coach Carr for allowing us to just keep going being a part of it. I wanted to say this. The last time Magnolia has been a part of this tournament many times, actually. They actually won it all the way back in 2004. The 4 teams that year were Waterford, Huntington St. Joseph, Magnolia, and Parkersburg Catholic, obviously. Championship game was won by Magnolia. Listen to some of these names that were part of the all-tournament team. Sarah Tacoti, Taylor Phillips. Those are some names from the past. And we started covering Parkersburg Catholic sports on radio station WVNT back in 2006, and we remember names like Teresa Tacoti. We remember Kyle Pugh, Lindsey Padden. Lindsey and Kyle were the part of the all-tournament team back in 2006. Catholic defeated Tyler Consolidated that year, and Teresa Tacoti was the MVP of that tournament. 2007, listen to these names from the past. Kyle Pugh, Maggie Bolter. We were there, part of Maggie's freshman year. What a great player she was in the history of Parkersburg Catholic. Teresa Tacoti was the MVP of the 2007 Mario tournament. Maggie Bolter, MVP of the 2008. Eastern defeated Parkersburg Catholic back in 2009. Maggie Bolter, Courtney Ferguson among the big names from that particular tournament. It's just been just honored to be a part of the long-standing tradition here at Parkersburg Catholic High School and the basketball program. Of course, Marty Vierhelder, just a tremendous person. Just happy to be a part of it. Just about a minute left in halftime. Parkersburg Catholic with the lead 27-13. After the game, they will have a brief ceremony, tournament, name the all-tournament team, and they'll hand out the trophies at that point as well. And hopefully Parkersburg Catholic will be the champion, but we still have one more half to play. Back to the starting 5 for Parkersburg Catholic. Cody Ruth, Jocelyn Thorne, Leslie Huffman, Deborah Hardbarger, and Laney Ross. Inside Holiday, and that is one play that has been working for them this afternoon. She'll force it. She'll be fouled. And she misses both of them. Catholic will get the rebound. Shot taken by Thorne right in front of us. And she'll sink the 3. And another steal. And then what we talked about last night, what happens a lot, that flurry of points off made baskets and then pressure defense. Parkersburg Catholic can put a big expanse in a short amount of time. They put up a quick 5 points right there. And pressure defense will cause that turnover as Magnolia is called for the travel. 32-13. Huffman looks right, throws left. Deborah gets it, gives it back. Now Deborah at the foul line. Leslie fakes it, goes right, puts up the three. Doesn't get the friendly roll, but Laney will get the offensive rebound. Putback will not fall, but she will be fouled. Lauren Geiser will be the guilty party on that one. That will send Laney Ross to the line for 2. Laney spent much of the second quarter on the bench after getting 2 early fouls. Laney misses everything on that one, puts a smile on her face. She's like, I know I had a second one. That one goes in. I had a conversation with Laney's dad earlier today because we called her a hired assassin. I love to watch the rebound in basketball. That's a lot of fun. Nice move there by Geiser. That left to Cody Ruth on the court. They'll move it all the way to the corner, back out to the top of the arc. Swinging around to Litton. Back out to Clegg. Now they swing it back around. Top of the arc. Litton on the wing. Fakes, moves left, spins, puts up the shot. No good. Laney, that rebound's going to go off of her. It's actually 33-14. I think that one of those free throws did go in. They just did not give it to her on the scoreboard. Shot, no good. And Hardbarger with the rebound. Quick handoff to Leslie. We'll take it to the top of the arc. Hardbarger still take the mid-range jumper from 15 out. No good. Offensive rebound, Laney Ross. I think she's feeling a little bit better about how this game is going now. Left side, Clegg out to Blaine. Hand it off to Geiser. Under 6 minutes. Clegg, Blaine, left corner, inside, knocked away. And it was Laney Ross, who's now putting her stamp on this game. Nice move, and a nice flip by Leslie Delaney. 2 points. Showtime here at the Dome. And another steal. And Leslie. Sometimes the coaches are just going to take the timeout just to take a breath. Because Catholic, they'll put that pressure defense on you and cause you to make all sorts of mistakes, and the points just start racking up, just like they did in the last few minutes. 39-14, Catholic in control, attempting to win their 20th Mary O. Crusaderette Classic and also remain undefeated on the season. We do want to remind you, if you did want to see that presentation, at least the video that they played during the presentation, that has been, it's on YouTube right now, and the link to find that could be found by going to our Parkersburg Catholic Girls Basketball Facebook page. So just go to that. You're probably well accustomed with that page because that's where you find the links to see the ball games from time to time, obviously. So you can find that there and watch that. It's very, very nicely put together. Yeah, you'll get to hear me and Brian talk on it, but it's still good despite that. (39-14), 5:16 remaining in the third quarter. Catholic will press, but it's a three-quarter press, and well, she did start the clock because it was at 5:17. Now it's at 5:14, but they still called the whistle. Geiser still has not gotten over midcourt yet. They used 9.5 of that 10 seconds. Blaine right side, trapped in the corner. And they're going to get her with the walk. Pressure defense, again, causing all sorts of ruckus for Magnolia. Ross to Leslie. She'll knife through the paint. She'll miss the gimme. And they're going to call a jump ball. Simultaneous possession. Arrow belongs to the Crusaderettes. Holiday will come back onto the floor. And Sienna McKeever, who was in the game, I did not allude to that, but she is there. Now she is back on the bench. Leslie from the corner, three-pointer. Count it! Nailed it! 42-14, more great pressure defense. Blaine, she stepped over. She has to be over and back. There we go. She established on the other side and then came back completely on the other side of the line. So another turnover. This pressure defense for Parkersburg Catholic is causing all sorts of mayhem. Laney, she'll try the three from the right corner. Side rim, no good. Thorne gets the rebound. She'll be fouled. Geyser will be called for the foul on the floor. MTR will inbound. Bounce pass inside. That could have been Laney. It could have been Deborah. Either one was there, but the shot was taken and missed. Magnolia will get the ball. Move quickly. Holiday all the way back on the corner. Leslie will try to make the steal, get knocked out of bounds, and it will remain in possession of Parkersburg Catholic. Akaya Miller will step onto the floor. MTR will have a seat. Litton will inbound from underneath their own baskets. Ball stolen away. Leslie's going to go coast to coast. Nope, she's going to scoop the pass over to Hartbarger. Hartbarger misses the gimme. And they're going to get her with the foul, I believe, too. I'll see. Yep, they will get her. That's a frustration foul because she was just right there and could not get it to fall. 42-14, Catholic in control. Magnolia with the ball with 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Pressure defense. This time Geyser will cross midcourt. She'll take it to the rack. She'll put the shot up and it will fall. And Laney Ross will have her third foul of the ball game. Oops. And the free throw will fall. Back quickly. Leslie out to Miller. She'll put the shot up. Hartbarger with the offensive rebound. Give it over to Leslie. Leslie will fall to the ground. But it's going to put Leslie on the line. Hartbarger having a great game. That offensive rebound continued that play. Leslie got the outlet, tried to put the shot up, got fouled. She'll go to the line, and she'll sink that free throw. (43-17). And second free throw falls too. 44-17. Three-quarter press. Geyser will cross midcourt. Flip it over to Clegg. Long three-pointer, all in one motion, and good. Leslie will drive. She will be fouled. Fourth team foul on Magnolia. Holiday with 3 fouls. Leslie Huffman to the line once again. And that will fall. Tiana Tauber on the floor for the first time. MTR back on. Jocelyn will sit. Deborah will sit. 45-20. 3:01 remaining in the third quarter. Leslie Huffman, second of 2 free throws. And it is good. 46-20. Clegg over to Holiday. Outlet pass to Smith. Swinging her back around to Clegg, inside to Geyser. She's kind of stuck on the baseline. Smith gets the outlet. I think that was partially blocked. Catholic will rebound, get it over to Leslie, top of the arc. Screen from Miller. Over into the corner, Tauber back out to MTR. Inside to Miller. Nice pass and a great finish. 48-20. Going to be a foul on Mary Cody Ruth.
Foul number 3, Mary Cody Ruth, that's her second. Foul number 6, correction, that's her third.
Almost a steal. Blaine tried to use that small opening to try and take it to the rack. Won't get the shot to fall. Under 2 minutes left. Catholic with the rebound. Leslie with the ball. 48-20. Laney from the free throw line. Good. 50-20. Catholic comfortably in the lead in the waning moments of the third quarter. Holiday just got her pocket picked. Miller, clean steal. She's going to try and go 1 against 4. No good on the shot. Rebound Smith for Magnolia. Almost another steal. It's on loose on the floor. And they'll call the tie up. Magnolia with the possession arrow. Hefner on the floor and Izzy D'Angelo on the floor. So Emily Hefner, first time on the floor. Laney's going to sit. MTR will sit. So everybody with a white jersey officially into the game. 1 minute even left. Clegg to Geyser. She'll drive. She will be fouled. And that's going to be a Kaya. That's going to put Magnolia in the bonus. That is actually only the 5th team foul. It will remain in possession of Magnolia. Out of bounds. Again, Magnolia ball. Trying to find somebody to throw to. Boy, 4.5 of the 5 count once again. Almost knocked away. Sent out to Geyser. Swinging around the arc. Blaine for the 3. Shorts. It's going to go out of bounds. That will be Parkersburg Catholic ball. 50-20. Third quarter of the championship game of the Mario Crusaderette Classic. Parkersburg Catholic in line to win it once again this year. Miller gets the long cross-court pass from Leslie. And D'Angelo to Tauber, back to D'Angelo. Back to Miller, open for the 3. Shorts. Miller tried to save it. The ball will end up on the stage. 21 seconds remaining. side. Geyser on the left wing, 7 seconds left. Clegg, who's hit from 3, and she did it again. That will hit the rim. Leslie made it close. And after 3, it's 50-23. Catholic with the lead.
One more time, we'd like to thank the sponsors for this year's tournament. Women's Trucking Service, Mr. Steve Women, Chris Holman, Free and Dobbins, Tri-State Concrete Company, Mr. Greg Women, Full Life Insurance, Mr. Corbin Lights, Real and Patent Insurance, Mr. John Patton, Mike's Columbus, Parkersburg, vehicle number 594, Personal and Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, Dr. George McWinney, Danger Incorporated, Mr. and Mrs. Vic Davis, Ms. Angela Pat Walker, Mr. and Mrs. Wilson Angela, Robert L. Waits, Attorney at Law, and Artcraft Studio, Mr. and Mrs. Jim Borelli, and the memorial, Mr. Paul Borelli, 1928 to 2021. Thank you, Paul. May God perpetually shine upon you. Without our sponsors, this tournament would not be possible. Thank you, sponsors.
Parkersburg Catholic will start off the fourth quarter with the ball. On the floor for the Crusaderettes. Huffman still on the floor. That ball will be stolen by Blaine, and she'll take it all the way to the rack and good. And that will cut the lead in half. Tauber underneath to D'Angelo. Shot no good. Rebound, Geyser. Quick outlet to Blaine. Smith on the right wing. Laney's going to get back into the game for a couple minutes. Hefner will be the guilty party on that foul. Smith will shoot 2 for the Blue Eagles. She'll miss the first one. Laney back on the floor. Hefner will sit. Jocelyn Thorne will also insert herself back in the game. And I don't know. I could be wrong, but Leslie will take a seat. Second free throw will fall. 26 points for the Magnolia Blue Eagles. And right now, still trailing big, 50-26. 7 minutes remaining. Thorne over to D'Angelo, left wing, inside to Laney, who found Miller. Good camaraderie right there. The shot will fall. Back out to a 26-point lead. Smith will try the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Ross. Thorne's going to play point now with Leslie on the bench. Throw to her right. That is D'Angelo. Back over to Tauber. Open for the shot, and it's good! Gianna Tauber on the board. Clegg on the left wing, inside to Holiday. Nice move, short on the shot though. Rebound Crusaderettes. Thorne brings it up past midcourt. Tauber. Miller will try the 3 from the corner, hit the side of the backboard. Blaine will get the rebound, and she's in full swing, beating everybody else to the basket. Shot is good. 54-28. Thorne will call out the offense, try to position her teammates where she needs them. Bounce pass over to D'Angelo. Izzy gets the ball stolen away from her. Smith picks up the loose ball. And they're going to get a foul on Izzy.
You and I aren't in charge of those things. Never will be. That's what we hope. That's what we hope. That's what we hope.
Stepping to the Magnolia line, number 14, Smith, 3-2.
Leslie will come back onto the floor for a few more minutes. Smith, first free throw, clinks off the back rim. Litton will come back to the floor for the Blue Eagles as well. Akaya will sit, and Smith will attempt her second free throw. Back rim, no good. Foul will be called. They're going to get on Geyser, as Leslie did have pretty much that rebound in hand, but then will get fouled on her for her troubles. Leslie, nicely done. Moved swiftly into the paint. Gets the action to collapse on her and dishes out. Great pass to Laney, who finishes as 56-28. Litton, top of the key. Good coverage by Tauber. Now she'll go out to Smith, who will try the high arcing three-point shot. No good. Thorne will track down the rebound. She's on a horse. Laney, she tried to save it as she was heading out of bounds. She'll swing in it, but the problem is it will hit the bottom of the backboard, and that will cause the dead ball. And Magnolia will get it back, 56-28. Blaine over to Smith on the right wing. Good coverage there by D'Angelo. She'll move to her left. Underneath, nice pass. Holiday can't finish, though. Laney with another rebound. Nicely done. Thorne got positioning back. She got back faster than everybody else, and Leslie just gave her a perfect high arcing pass. And Thorne with a nice finish, 58-28. Got wholesale changes coming on for the Crusaderettes. Tauber will be called for the foul. Leslie and Laney will sit. Izzy will sit. Tauber will sit. Timeout on the floor. And when we come back, Magnolia will be shooting 1-1. Free throw is good for Litton. Second free throw also good. Miller top of the arc. MTR now will run points. And the play is set in motion. Miller right side, underneath. Tried to get it to Hardbarger, but it'll be knocked away by Geyser. She'll pick up the loose ball. Back quickly the other way. Geyser on the left wing. Drives. We're going to get a foul on the floor. Ninth team foul on Parkersburg Catholic, so still shooting the 1-and-1. Geyser will go to the line. Completes the front half. And second half is good. 58-32. Approaching the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Thorne, right side to MTR on the wing. She'll spin away. Step back jumper. Misses. Rebound. Litton. Outlet to Geyser. Ball knocked away by MTR from behind. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Hefner. And Parkersburg Catholic back on the offensive. MTR calls the play out. As she steps on the logo, she'll drive. Right side, Hardbarger drives, dishes. MTR back underneath the Hardbarger. Spin in the paint, got nowhere to go. Puts it out to Miller, who'll try the mid-range jumper, and she'll get that to fall. 60-32. Bad pass. It'll be tracked down by. She stepped on the line, but they're obviously not going to care at this point. Drive by Blaine, no good. Shots on the shot, and the rebound went to Akaya. Beerheller will call a timeout. It's a very unique year because if Parkersburg Catholic can complete this victory, they will have a Mario Championship in January of 2021 and a Mario Championship in December of 2021. Thorne on the right wing. Ball stolen away. Good play by Blaine. And she'll get the shot to fall on the fast break. 60-34. Underneath to Hefner. Got a good pass. Hurried the shot a bit. And that's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it was deflected out of bounds, so it will remain in the possession of Parkersburg Catholic. 1:07 left. Nice inbound. And Miller. And we're going to have a timeout here. As Magnolia has an injury. Holiday went up. She was going to be the one that fouled Miller, and I think she landed funny. So a bit of insult to injury right there, but She seemingly is okay, but she's going to go ahead and take a seat on the bench after her attaining her 4th foul. Miller to the line. First free throw is good. Tauber back on the floor, and Hardbarger's day is done. And we got some substitutions on the floor. Sienna McKeever back on the floor for Magnolia. Second free throw for Miller is good. 62-34. Just stopping the play long enough to get some more substitutions on the floor. Erica Perry and Mallory McDiffett. One minute remaining in the Mario Classic for 2021. Perry out to Smith. Smith trying to create a shot and get some separation. They go to the floor. She'll get it over to Clegg. Shot is up in the air and good. We're going to call it a 3. I think she had a foot on the line, but, it is the holiday season. Shot taken by Tauber. Mid-range jumper is good. I believe that's 4 points for her. 30 seconds remaining. Clegg on the right wing. Underneath the McDiffett. No, that's McKeever, excuse me. Clegg, spot shot from 3-point range, no good. Miller with the rebound. And as I say, Parkersburg Catholic, will obtain another championship. MTR with the offensive rebound, putback is good. And I believe that's how things will end. And indeed it will. Final score from the Dome, Parkersburg Catholic 66, Magnolia 37. And we will keep it right here because there will be a small presentation following the game that will hand out trophies and name the all-tournament team. And I will try to pay close attention to Steve as he has point totals. Crusaderettes meeting at midcourt, circling up and praying as they customarily do at the end of the game. And we're going to hope to get a couple of words with Coach Vierheller at the end of the game as well. So Leslie finished up her 28-point performance yesterday with a 27-point performance. So somebody wants to be on the all-tournament team, I think. Last-minute tabulations, if you look at the coaching staff. Well, you can't see them from it's outside of the camera view right there, but they are doing some last-minute tabulations, and they will come up with the all-tournament team. Well, they are hard at work trying to figure out who's going to make this all-tournament team. And that's what we're waiting on, folks, is the final announcements. I'm sure they got to get the information up to Steve Corky Taylor up in the crow's nest. Ben's going to deliver the news up to Steve up in the crow's nest, and we will have our announcements, and the presentation will begin accordingly.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the board for the presentation of awards for the 26th Annual Mario Crusaderette Classic. The runner-up team for the 26th Annual Mario Crusaderette Classic is the Lady Blue Eagles from Magnolia High School. With the captains of Magnolia High School, please come forward to receive your runner-up award from Parkersburg High School Athletic Director Magnolia. Congratulations, Magnolia. And ladies and gentlemen, the championship team of the 26th Annual Mario Crusaderette Classic is the Parkersburg Catholic High School Crusaderettes. Will the captains of Parkersburg Catholic please come forward to receive the championship trophy? Congratulations, Parkersburg Catholic. We will now present individual awards to the team members and coaches of Parkersburg Catholic High School. Please come forward when your name is called. Number 2, Lady Ross. Number 3, Mary McCarty Root. Number 4, Jocelyn Ford. Number 11, Leslie Hoffman. Number 13, Kaya Miller. Number 15, Isabella D'Angelo. Number 23, Deborah Harper. Number 32, Tiana Palmer. And number 44, Emily Heffler. The Crusaderettes are coached by Mr. Rory Fairheller and assisted by Mr. Tom Carr and Mr. Ben Fairheller. Congratulations, Crusaderettes. Also at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to recognize the selections of the all-tournament team. Presented earlier this afternoon from Herbert Hoover High School, number 4, Reagan Perry, and from St. Albans High School, number 20, Shayla Montgomery. And the rest of the all-tournament team from Magnolia, number 4, Jack Blaine. From Parkersburg Catholic, number 2, Lady Ross. From Magnolia High School, Taylor Holiday. From Parkersburg Catholic High School, Mary Dakota Root. And the most outstanding player for the 26th Annual Mario Crusaderette Classic for Parkersburg Catholic High School, number 11, Leslie Hoffman. Congratulations, Crusaderettes. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the award ceremony for this afternoon's championship game. Thank you, players, coaches, parents, and fans from Magnolia High School and Parkersburg Catholic High School for attending the 26th Annual Mario Crusaderette Classic. Have an enjoyable rest of your evening and please drive home safely. Good evening.
Okay, we're going to try and get a word with Marty. He's going to go down to the locker room and say a couple things. And then we'll get our final interview with Marty here in just a bit. Looking ahead, looks like the next time we will be on the air. Now, that is not the schedule I was looking for. Is it not the schedule that you were looking for? Time we will be on the air will be January 3rd, so into the new year. Home game versus Wirt County. We will be bringing you the action. Brian Guthrie will return to the fold at that point. Now they are taking pictures of the tournament team, hoping to get Marty to come over and speak to us here in a bit. These are the moments I wish we had commercials. Well, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and close things up for this particular broadcast. We will have the opportunity to speak with Coach Veerheller before the First game of the 2022 portion of the schedule versus Wirt County. We'll build in a couple extra minutes, and we'll talk to him at that time. Congratulations to the Parkersburg Catholic Crusaderettes for another fine victory, another Mario Crusaderette championship. And thanks for everybody who took part in the broadcast today. Thanks for your comments along the way. And please take good care of yourselves, folks. If we don't say it before, we will say Happy New Year, and we will see you in 2022.